shit together, but neither do you. I ain't got my shit together, but neither do you.
Welcome to another episode of Coordinated Chaos. My name is Don Triell, and this is a podcast about me getting my shit together. Because it ain't. Because it ain't. Please be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and leave a comment if you can. If you're new here, I have taken it upon myself to record and upload 40 videos for 40 days for my 40th birthday, right? My birthday has come and gone. I missed the whole 40 by 40 thing, so we just started where we were, right? Today is actually episode 30. Let's just snap it up, jazz snaps for that. Like, yes, right? And that brings me to my point today. Initially creating this blueprint, the purpose of the blueprint is to help me build a successful and thriving photography business. If you did not know, but you probably didn't because I didn't say it, I am a photographer. I am a lifestyle and portrait photographer here in the Atlanta area. If you've been watching and you heard me say something different, no you didn't. I'm a lifestyle and portrait photographer in the Atlanta area. Shut up, okay? That's where we're at. And damn, I just lost my thought. Oh my God, what is happening? I've had to do this like 8 times and I'm not about to do this again. So we're just going to pick up where I remember once my brain reconnects, because what the hell is happening? I'm a photographer. Okay, yes. Blueprint, yes. Okay, so yes, with creating the blueprint for my photography, right? I revised it so that it is in a more business-minded tone, right? I needed it to be blunt. I needed it to be straightforward. And I wasn't getting that from the first 2 versions of the blueprint. But since I have changed the blueprint to a more business-minded tone, it's thrown me completely off. It's thrown me completely off. And I say it's thrown me completely off because I've been chopping up the previous videos I had so that I can make shorts or post them to TikTok or Instagram or anything like that. And I'm going back over the videos, and the prompts were actually really good questions. They were really good questions to get to, like, to start a conversation not only with yourself but other people around you if you want to, right? So over here we are about us. I am rebuilding my life for me. I am rebuilding this business for me. I am doing this for me. We're very much selfish over here. But at the same time, I realized that while I'm steering in a more business-minded frame, not everybody wants to build a business. Not everybody wants to build a business. Some people are happy with their jobs, and I envy those people because that's dope, right? Some people are actually happy with those jobs. But at the same time, everybody wants to get their shit together, whether you have a job or you don't. Everybody wants to get their shit together because a lot of us are just out here fucking winging it. A lot of us are out here winging it, and I know that I am winging it, but I'm winging it with a purpose. I'm winging it in a certain direction. And changing the prompts they've thrown me off. They thrown me off because now I feel like my old habits are battling the new habits that I'm trying to establish. Like I said, I had a very nice flow. I was recording every day, and around maybe 2 weeks ago, it started getting scattered. Like I'm recording one day, miss 2 days, come back, record. I don't like that shit, right? Because I had a good flow. And I'm coming back today to reestablish that flow. And part of me wants to go back to the prompts from the previous revision of the blueprint, but I also want to add in the business-minded prompts as well. So I'm going to attempt to do that because I'm still getting hung up on how other people build their businesses. I'm still getting hung up on how other people do their content. I'm still getting hung up on how other people are showing up for their audience. And while I can take notes and say, I don't care, I don't care. But something in me is saying, ooh, look at this. What can you learn from this? And that's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. The bad part comes in when I'm like, I'm stopping what I'm doing because I see something else. There's always going to be something shiny and new. There's always going to be something shiny and new. And as someone with ADHD and some bipolar, I need me to lock the fuck in, okay? I need us to lock in on what we are doing. Yes, you can learn from those other people, but lock the fuck in on what we are doing, okay? Do you hear me? Do all of you hear me? Thank you, right? In order for me to lock in on that, the TikTok page that I created for my photography and the Instagram page that I created for my photography, I've both, Jesus Christ, I have both repurposed them for this podcast. Okay? I've changed the name to Coordinated Chaos, so you can follow Coordinated Chaos on TikTok. It might be like Coordinated Chaos Podcast, because I think somebody stole Coordinated Chaos, whatever. But Coordinated Chaos Podcast on TikTok and Coordinated Chaos on Instagram. I'm not sure if there's a underscore in there. Hold on, let me see. I only have one app on my phone. I've literally been going back and forth between deleting them because there are only some updates that you can make between TikTok and Instagram through the mobile version. You can't do it on a computer, which is lame, whatever. But on Instagram, it is, go back, let me see. Yeah, on Instagram, it's coordinated with a K underscore chaos with a K. Okay. And that's what, now I know I put this other thing up. I was about to say. So that's what I like doing this. And it's not taking away from the photography that I want to do, but it is helping me. It is helping me. And that was the original purpose of this, to help me stay the course with my photography. It is helping me. And it is helping me because I'm still uncertain on how to articulate the pain point that my photography solves for people. And that's one thing that I've been hearing over and over and over again in this last couple of weeks, especially since I'm in the Social Proof Circle, which is a community of entrepreneurs. And we are all in this launch phase, getting ready to launch our business, launch a podcast, launch a product, launch something. And I keep hearing what's like driving home the pain point that I'm solving for my clients. I live in Atlanta. Okay? I live in Atlanta. If you breathe too hard, you're breathing on another photographer. I understand differentiating yourself, standing out from the crowd, filling in the gap. I understand all that. What I don't understand is how I articulate how my photography will help someone. I don't know what that is. All right. And that's where the whole shiny thing comes from. And I'm just like, I can reword this in my voice. I can do that in my way of doing things. Stop. Full fucking stop. Full fucking lock the fuck in on what we are fucking trying to do. Not trying to do, what we are doing. Lock the fuck in. And I've had to have this conversation with myself because I'm annoyed. I'm annoyed. And I don't want to be annoyed with the growth, because if I'm too annoyed with the growth, I'll slip back into old habits. And that's not what the fuck we're doing here. That's not what we're doing here, right? So, I did revise my schedule, right? I did revise my schedule. And Tuesdays and Thursdays are strictly dedicated to photography. I have to rebuild my portfolio, right? Photography is one of those eat with your eyes type thing. Like, You have to, it's literally with your eyes, right? People have to see what you have done in order to know if they want to fucking spend money with you. Again, I live in Atlanta. Everybody has a fucking camera. You can be like, oh, I can do that. I can shoot your wedding. And you've never shot anything. I've done a wedding before, and that shit's not easy. But it is easy when you know what your style is, when you know what your brand is. It is easy when you know what you are looking for, not only to give to the client, but what you're trying to get out of it yourself. Like what practice you are trying to take part in, right? So I did that. Tuesdays and Thursdays will be exclusively photography. I have redone this website. I've redone the website and I've brought the domain name. But for whatever reason, the domain name is not connecting to the website that I created. Whatever. It's a problem for later today, okay? Because I'm not going to stress myself out of that. As far as the payments and the links, my payment links are working. I'm going to retest them again this week so that I can give you guys actual proof of that, because I know I said it last week and I screwed the pooch on that. I screwed the goddamn pooch, okay? I didn't come through. I failed. It's okay. It's okay. I can make mistakes. We can make mistakes. Mistakes are so you learn. Don't run away from your mistakes. Acknowledge them. Call them out. Label them for what they are. A mistake. Go back and fix it. Okay? Go back and fix it. But I did fix my payment links. They are working fine. I do have the emails. I did come up with the 5 emails. Something else that's just, like I keep telling y'all, these systems are just pissing me off. Okay? The systems are just pissing me off. All this back end shit is just, it's getting on my nerves, right? But it has to be done. It has to be done. So I'm using Go High Level for this. And if you know or are familiar with Go High Level, the learning curve is a bitch. Okay? The learning curve is a bitch. But, all of these systems that you need, automatic email responses, automatic social media responses, calendar updates, email confirmation, payment links, tracking your numbers, text message alerts for people. All of the systems that you need are in Go High Level. So I spent this weekend going over it. If you are in need of help with Go High Level, or, if you're using it, Miss Carlissa, what's her name? Jesus Christ, Carlissa. She is someone who's in the Social Proof Circle community, and she is excellent with funnels and explaining Go High Level in a very, I can do that. I was overthinking it. I can do that. She's very good at explaining it in that way. And Carlissa. Yeah, Carlissa. So like a curl, Lissa. CURLYSSA. That's on Instagram. She has a YouTube, but I'm not sure of the name of it. But she is very helpful in it. And I have a video from her when she helped me with my Go High Level. So I've been going over that this weekend so that I can refresh and use what I have, so I don't have to pay more money or start a new subscription on somebody's website, or just, I'm going to use what I have type things, right? So, yeah. Growth has been killing me. It's not been killing me. It's just been, uncomfortable. Growth is supposed to be uncomfortable. Like, that's just, growth is supposed to be uncomfortable. It's that like bittersweet type thing, like the Sour Patch Kids. That's what growth is, right? But you have to lean into it. The more you resist it, the more uncomfortable and more painful it's going to be. And I have unconsciously been resisting it because I didn't stay focused on what I was doing. I let every fucking shiny thing that I seen throw me off track. And no, we're not doing that, okay? We're not doing that. With that being said, I'm going to go back to the pre-revised blueprint and ask a question for that. And then let me see what I got for the business part. Let's see. All right. Nope. Let me see. Go back down here. Right here. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to ask both of these questions. So let me go back over here first. Nope, that's the wrong one. Where are you at? Okay. So, personally, right? How many signs did you ask for today only to ignore because obedience felt harder? My sign was, I asked for signs to point me in the direction of what the fuck am I doing? To keep me on the path of what the fuck I'm doing. I am hard-headed. I'm hard-headed. It is what it is. I understand it. Little pea head is hard. My head is big, small, all at the same time, but it's a hard-ass motherfucking head. And you know what they say, a hard head make a soft ass, right? I ask for direction to keep me on the path that is laid out before me. Because again, shiny things will have me running after them. I don't need that. I need my blue blockers on. I need fucking tunnel vision. And I just need to stay locked in on what the fuck I'm doing. All right? That was my signs. I didn't ignore it because I felt like obedience was harder. I actually leaned into it, and that's why did I tell y'all that? I've redone this like 6-7 times, so I don't know if I said it in this video, but if I did, sorry for repeating it. I redid my TikTok page and my Instagram page. Yeah, I think I did say it in this video for this podcast, right? I leaned into it because, again, I like doing this. This keeps me on track. And when I don't do it, I feel thrown off. And that is how I know that the system that I'm creating is working. I just have to fucking work it. Like, what type of dumb shit is that? Creating a system and then not letting it work the way it's supposed to be. The way you created it to work, you're not letting it work. What type of sense that make? I don't know. But again, I'm getting my shit together, y'all. I'm getting my shit together. So I'll repeat that one more time before I go into the next one. How many signs did you ask for today only to ignore because obedience felt harder? Getting your ass whooped is hard. Whether that ass whooping comes from you, whether that ass whooping comes from another adult, whether that ass whooping comes from the government, whether that ass whooping comes from the universe. Getting an ass whooping is hard. Especially when the ass whooping comes from yourself. Say what you're going to do and keep your word to you on what the fuck you said you were going to do. I was having issues with that. But I'm back locked the fuck in. Okay? I'm back locked the fuck in like the moisture is locked into these silly braids, baby. I don't know. They feel so good in my head, bro. My scalp was so tender. So tender. Woo. Okay. And then we're going to move on to the business one. Where did you go? Okay. All right. Hand your landing page to someone who loves you but doesn't understand your business. Give them 30 seconds. Then ask, what am I selling? Who is it for? What happens if you buy? If they can't tell you, don't explain it. Fix the page, okay? So just to shorten that down, hand your landing page to someone who loves you but doesn't understand your business. My business is very simple. Photography, lifestyle, and portrait photography. And I think because it's so simple, it's giving me a knock in the head because it's so simple. Like, it can't really be that simple. It is. And I'm overthinking it unnecessarily. That's why this new photography page that I did, it's very simple. It's very simple. Do you want a book? Do you want to look through the gallery? This is how you contact me. This is who I am. Easy fucking peasy. Keep it simple. Trying to be deep and use all these goddamn SAT words and try and be a goddamn I don't even fucking know. Just trying to be this immaculate writer and giving too much information. People are simple. People are simple. People are simple. And people are even more simple when they are spending money. Is it something I want? I'm going to spend money. Is it something I need? I'm going to spend money. Simple. Keep it goddamn simple. And I was having trouble with that. Not even gonna lie. I was having trouble with that. But I'm going to read it again. Hand your landing page to someone who loves you but doesn't understand your business. Give them 30 seconds. Does your landing page of the business that you're trying to create, is it simple? Does it simplify? Are there fucking thesis length paragraphs on there explaining what you do, and then people still come out? So what you do again? Tell me what you do again. Keep it simple. And this is a note to me, because again, I feel like I don't know how to articulate the pain point that my business, photography, helps people with. That's a goddamn, do you need a photographer? Do you need a photographer? And I don't think, now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think that it is my words that I'm not able to articulate. It's my portfolio. It's my portfolio. Cut all that other bullshit out. Stop lying to yourself. Stop trying to therapize yourself. It's my portfolio, right? And I am working on that. I am working on that. So that is going to be the end of the episode, because I feel like I have ranted. This is 22 minutes. Good God. Good God, Miss Marley. But yes, this is going to be the end of the episode. Thank you guys for stopping by. Again, please be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and leave a comment if you have made it this far. And until tomorrow, because I'll be back tomorrow, I put it in my schedule, my redone schedule. I put it in my schedule that recording time is at 11 a.m. We're sticking to the fucking schedule. We're not making this difficult. I don't know why I was trying to make it difficult. I was trying to make it all sophisticated. You ain't sophisticated, bitch. Call it like you see it. You ain't sophisticated yet. You got the sophisticated mindset. It's back there waiting in the winds. It's back there waiting in the winds, right? But we ain't there yet. Keep it simple. Keep it where you're at. Start where the fuck you are at. Where you are at. I'm in the bathroom. Start where you're at. Okay? All right, bye.
If I fall, I don't stall, I pivot. It's that growth they don't show I'm living. I ain't got my shit together.